All right, let's talk about bad financial decisions for a minute. My name's Kyle. This is my brother Ryan. Welcome to the channel. The channel's called Kyle by the Lake. We bought a truck. Here it is. I say we because 3 people bought a truck. That's probably a bad idea.
It'll be fine.
But that's what we decided to do. So between 3 of us, we paid $800 for this 2005 Chevy Silverado. It runs and drives. It's got some issues. It's been parked at Ryan's house for a while, so he knows a little bit more about it. Let's see, 160,000 miles?
Yeah, about 170.
Almost 170,000 miles. So it's got life left in it. I'll give you a full walk around so you can see how rusty it is. A pretty typical Silverado. It ends up being rusted out in certain places. We knew that when we bought it. $800. So to be expected. The plan for this truck is to be something that we could take up north to our New York property to help tow some things and to just use a kind of a beater truck. A lot of miles, you know, putting on our vehicles. If we can have something like this, I think it'll be great. But yeah, today it's nasty, bitter cold, windy, and raw. But we're gonna try to do
a water pump.
We're gonna try to do a water pump. At least take off the water pump. Word is it leaked all the power steering.
It's got a water coolant leak and a power steering leak.
Okay, so a couple of known big issues with it.
Other than that, just rust.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to deal with some rust eventually.
Yeah,
probably
some welding,
some
cross members.
Yeah,
the frame isn't too bad, just the cross members.
Yeah, we wouldn't have bought it if it had a bad frame, but it is, you know, a little bit crusted up. But that, like I said, to be expected. Especially these Silverados, pretty notorious for being real bad with rust. But if you can catch them before they rust out, real good engines, real good transmissions.
Yeah,
these guys
easy to work on.
Ryan drives one regularly, and then my brother Jesse, he drives one regularly. So now we have 3. So all right, let's get to work. Yeah, that doesn't sound bad. Oh. He doesn't want to run it long just because no fluid in there. It didn't start real great. That's a new battery too, right? Okay. Yeah, start it up again. Yeah, it sounds good. Want to pop the hood? So these sometimes have lifter ticks, but this one doesn't have a tick yet. Oh, it does. No, I don't, no, it doesn't stay up yet. Yeah. So yeah, we again, we kind of know what we're doing with at least purchasing these things and what to look out for. You don't want one that has a tick, you know, of course, but if they do, you can run it like that with a tick for a while, but eventually it's gonna come and haunt you. So no knock, no tick, runs good, and trans seems good too. So
4x4 works.
Yeah, 4x4 works. We figure we got a good starting, you know, place with this truck. So yeah, we bought it knowing that it had a bad water pump and a leaky power steering line. So those were told to us. So yeah, sounds good. Now Ryan hasn't done a water pump before, but he's done a lot of other things, so we halfway know what we're doing. Plus, he said he watched a bunch of videos.
I watched it a lot, yeah.
So I guess we're good now.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so this lower hose, I think, is what I'm gonna have to access. I'm on the floor right now, looking up at the bottom of the radiator. There's supposed to be a drain plug over here on that side, on the driver's side. But I think this is a replacement radiator. So things aren't where Google and YouTube say they are. But I think we could just get this loose. And we should be able to get all the coolant to flow, most of it, out of there. Having some trouble with this idler. It's supposed to pivot on here so you can get slack on the belt, but it's seized, and we could tell the inside, you can see all these metal shavings. It's all stripped out on the inside. So someone's been here before trying to get that loose and failed to do so. Probably why the water pump's bad. So we might have to replace this whole idler, you know, bracket and everything. So we got this off, and we're gonna take the hose off from there. Probably gonna replace a bunch of this stuff here. It's okay, YouTube, we're catching it.
Yep.
We actually are.
We are. It's the only way we could drain it.
Yeah. No.
Six bolts.
Yeah, this whole water pump unit is just about ready to come off here. So far, so good. Nothing's been terrible. Bolts aren't on there too tight or anything.
Do you want to kick that?
Yeah.
The
catch.
Yeah, on to the driver's side a little bit. There you go. All right, I'll pull it. There you go. Okay, well, if you want to, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that where it leaks? I mean, obviously, right?
It leaks out of this. The bottom. There's
okay.
It's a weep hole. Where is it?
Right here.
Yeah, it leaks out of that, so that's where it's coming out of.
Well, let me see if I can show people. Let's see. There you go.
I have more TV, but I don't. Probably just a little thing.
So just a little noisy, this, but probably worth replacing if we can find it. All right, just got back from O'Reilly's. Got ourselves a new water pump housing. Came with gaskets. And got this idler pulley, just so that we don't have noisy bearings. And then we have this. And this looks a lot different than the OEM part, or what it looks a lot different, but it does bolt up to the new water pump we have. And that's our tensioner for the serpentine belt. What else? Got a thermostat, 187 degree thermostat, and then a little bit of water pump Permatex. Thermostat housing here. Starting to get some things put back on.
Oh, let's leave that.
Well, you have to get the tab in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got a tab that locks in there. See it?
Like that.
Yeah.
Does that look good?
Now it's got
I think so.
Which way? This way?
that way. Yep. Faces out. You have the bolts ready?
The bolts, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Jesse's here, so things have a little bit more anxiety about them. I don't know why, but
Ryan doesn't like when I'm around.
Here.
Here, give me a screw.
You want me to do this?
You can. I was just trying to see if I could see it.
I can't see, so.
Right. So just hold on.
just trying to get the serpentine belt put on.
It goes, look, over the
Oh, okay.
alternator, under this pulley, over the water well.
Like this.
Start with the alternator.
So it just goes straight up to the alternator.
No, I'm saying start with the alternator.
Okay.
So then it goes down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just easier to pull up tension on
Okay.
it. So I'm just saying, like.
Underneath
Well,
that smooth
Yep.
one.
So.
Yep. Then it comes down.
Yep.
Then it goes to the tensioner.
Yep.
And then there's got to be a pulley here.
No.
Hold on.
So how does this get pushed?
2, 1.
It
So it
rides on
runs
it.
up on top of it too.
Just like this?
Yes.
Yeah. And then you might as well take
Yeah,
it off. Might as well
I gotta
take it
have
off the
this-
tensioner.
Yeah, I got to.
Yeah, because that's what you're gonna need to tension.
Well, yeah. Or if he wants to pull it in.
So I would take it off that. Yeah, pull it in. There you go.
That doesn't fit.
Not. It does.
fits?
Yeah, it's a 16. 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's no grooves on that. I don't like that.
There aren't any on the original.
Oh, there aren't?
No.
Okay.
Just sits right on top of it.
You're gotta get the.
Because you're on the smooth side of the belt.
Okay, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just riding. Everything else is locked in.
You let me know when to let go.
I need more slack.
More slack? Okay. I got it bottomed out, so.
Okay.
Good?
I think so.
No, it looks like it's off on this side a little bit. Pull
Where?
on this one.
Oh,
Pull the bottom.
a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I think that's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Seems a little cockeyed. Yeah, I should have done the hose.
It's possible.
It is possible. Ooh. Here, oh.
There go the other way.
Oh man, we
The
lost
hose
that.
clamp
Yeah.
went right in the coolant bucket.
Mixing it with everything to see if it leaks.
All right, firing up. Well, the belt's staying on.
coming.
Saw 3 drops, but it looked more like water.
Well, I'm also still in.
Oh, I know, yeah. Nothing's gushing. It's making a different sound than it did before. Sometimes when you have a noisy pulley and then you solve it, and then you're able to hear other things.
Well, yeah. You never fix the problems. Holding up great. I see something moving out of it a little bit. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, man, I could see 2 couple
seeping a little bit out of there. I don't know, something's very grumbly. Kind of sounds like the power steering pump. Did it make that sound? Oh, and then it went away? Oh, okay, yeah, power steering pump's a little loud. Oh, because it leaks. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything in there.
Nothing in there. Alright, well maybe shut it down. Alright, we just topped off the power steering and that noise went away. Just turning the wheels just to bleed it a bit. And I just checked the battery. It's charging, so the alternator works. That sounds good. As far as I can tell, there's still a little bit of dripping coming out of the thermostat. We were kind of suspect of that O-ring setup. Everything else seems to be pretty successful. All right, here's where we left off.
Yeah, Oakley.
We have the thermostat housing back on there with some more Permatex. The gasket had eaten itself in that short little ride, so that was weird. But I think part of the problem was we had the O-ring and the gasket. I'm not sure the O-ring was necessary based on what we could look up. So I think that was part of the problem. Now, it would be nice to have that gasket, but we're doing Permatex. So we're gonna let that sit basically overnight. We'll crank down those bolts, reattach the hose, and then try this again. So, all right, catch you another day. Ryan just couldn't hold back from working on things without me to film. But as you can see, we got the bed off. What we've been talking about with these cross members being
broken.
Yeah, really bad shape, as you can see that. All rotted here. Yep. Yeah, bad. So that's what we're replacing. So one of these plasma electric. That goes on here. This top plate is nice. It'd be easy to weld all this to get it started.
Yeah.
So what about this part, Ryan? Like where it's all blown out? Sweet, that's nice. All right, we'll just have to flatten that out. Yeah. Great, good kit. All right, so this was my warm-up section here. Right at the end, that's all right. I burnt through a little bit at the top. This was real sloppy. I was also having a hard time with the rust there. You know. Anyway, I'm not going to make anything look pretty. Don't care about that. But we're going to put a plate here. I mean, that's not that bad, you know?
It's fine. Totally fine.
Yeah, hard to do the big gaps.
Yeah.
I think even that's gonna do you just fine.
Yeah, because remember that's what we did on the mine.
I know.
But if you want to get that,
I could try. Yeah. No experience, just experience from welding mowing decks and whatnot. Oh, Ryan just laid a bead right there. That's pretty good. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Here's the machine we're using. Miller Thunderbolt XL. We got it set on some settings. I don't know. We had an actual welder come and do a little bit of work, and he used this machine, so we just left it the way he had it set up. We mess around a little bit with this just to, if we're burning through, we dial it back. Yep. There you go. Proof of concept. Yeah, it looks like that. It's on there. We're out. Nice. Got it. Yeah, look at that hole I made. That was pretty cool. This side I didn't quite understand what I was doing, but that actually doesn't... Good. I really saved a lot of metal. I didn't have to. I was worried I was going to cut too much, but that thing works, huh? Shot, I think. You're cutting through the bracket below, so you got. There we go. Come on. There you go. Nice. That's gonna be hot. All right. There we go.
get on the jack. Either we put on the jack now and slide it underneath.
You can slide it.
Or we slide it underneath and then get the jack under it.
Sure.
I'll do that. Yeah, just slide it. Oh.
Hold on, you got some frame hitting it.
Oh yeah. Could jack it up a little bit.
Jack up the truck, yeah.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah. So now we have to get the jack under it.
Okay. Here.
Somehow, yeah, you gotta lift it up. Okay, not bad. Well, we can get those later.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But try to get a little more center, I guess. No.
You painted?
Yeah, we painted. That's the best part. It's always painting. That's my favorite part.
All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Just make sure you're not like crushing the
I'm not
the
crushing
plastic.
it too bad. Yeah. It's pretty hard too.
Yeah.
All right.
Dog.
All right, so get that side in.
That's in.
Yeah.
Get that. Oh, that's gotta go. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. That's gonna be tough. You know what might do it is a rope, and I can pull it up into position.
I don't move. Oh,
I gave them to you. All right, let me see. I need them, I think.
what are you gonna do?
Well, I gotta go under there. It's very rusty.
Can't hand it off to myself.
No.
No.
Maybe just like a pry bar and push it up.
Yeah. I'm close. I just can't quite get my fingers on it. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. I got it. We got the tank in. The battery died, but
But I didn't.
you didn't die. No.
Push. Push. Pushy.
Well, this is good. We didn't think we'd necessarily get this far today, so this is all going actually better than planned, right?
Where are the plugs?
Where's the light?
Okay.
Where's the light?
So we're gonna give it a start. We got this back here. We're thinking about maybe putting that in. That's for the
I can
spare
put
tire. Our plan is to address all of this because this doesn't look so good. But kind of interesting, there is one bolt, but the rest are rivets. So we gotta come up with a plan to remove those, and then we'll get a replacement part for all this, because this bracket is pretty good and shot.
I can do that with this.
I mean, the whole trailer hitch is, the frame by the trailer hitch isn't great either. But we might just do some like flat bar steel there and pre-drill some holes, weld it in a bit.
That's good. To hold it.
Yep. A little surprising. Oh, nice and easy. Look at that. Not even a problem. Yeah, a little
little bit.
It's hitting the frame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Gonna be interesting.
How did I do this? They were on the other way. I gotta be through it.
Yeah,
definitely through it.
It's just a lot of tension in there.
All right.
One.
Punch that out.
It's gonna be hard.
Yep.
Just barely got it on this side, but. All right, got the bracket off. It's just still.
Oh, you just have to hit it.
Yeah, you can just hit it out.
Maybe.
It's got a lot of tension on it now, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, something like that. We'll get it out.
Oh, I got it.
Get this one off too. And it's the next weekend. Ryan's been hard at work. So he did these shackles and the bushing connection. I don't know. This was tricky to get the bolt out of the bushing. I think we should.
We had a ball joint.
Yeah, I think.
Removal kit, and we just pushed the pin back in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we left off there last week. I think Ryan and I were working for a couple hours and then got to that point where the bolt was seized inside that, and we sort of gave up for the day. Yeah, voila, look it, you know. So this is a kit that, you know, this whole bracket just fits over top of the frame. And you can see, like, this was, the original metal was all rotted out, but now you have some steel in here. So the towing hitch, or you know, the towing bar, however you want to explain it, is tied into the frame, but that was all really bad. So we had some concerns about that because this thing is going to do some towing. Light towing, but still. And now we're attached to some solid metal. So this bracket has these like relief cuts, or you're basically supposed to stick weld in there. Buzz in a few welds here too. But yeah, the shackles were absolutely destroyed. So now that's all looking good. We're gonna go and do shocks, I think. We're gonna go out to O'Reilly's. And these shocks are still working, so we were sort of on the fence, but might as well, right? I'm kind of in the camp of mine as well. I even want to do the fuel pump. No fuel pump though.
I don't think we need it.
Ryan doesn't want to do the fuel pump.
It's not broken. I don't care.
So when the three of us go to O'Reilly's, anything can happen. We'll see. All right, let's get some work done today.
Just a little stuck.
That kind of
It's
loose.
coming.
Not really loose. He died.
Yeah,
This is like,
that's the bad part, right?
Yeah. It's like very wobbly.
Yep, worth replacing, right?
This is very oily.
Yes, a lot of PB blaster on things.
I just put them on like.
All right, back from O'Reilly's here. Gonna try to get these rear struts in.
The lowering is going to make it shorter. So now I need to...
Yeah, we could jack it up.
This is a typical YouTube video. Everything just goes right in.
It is a lot easier when you just strip it all down. You know, be a different video if the bed was still on the truck. Yeah, good timing.
Look at that. Everything goes nice. Boy.
Need to be, if you start from below, it tends to go in. Yeah. Get the timing right, get the timing right, get the timing right. Oh, it
I
doesn't
keep
even
putting my hand on the weld and it hurts.
It doesn't need a bolt.
Want the mallet?
Okay. See?
Alright, got both struts in. Just gonna tighten them down.
Hello. Hello.
So we're gonna do an AC recharge. Still have to do the tack welds there, so maybe I'll get that done right now. So this is for the spare tire, and it will add, you know, a little bit of extra strength, sort of like the cross members that we have. We're basically just going to be tacking it into the frame, but we did purchase this whole cross member kit, so I figure we might as well throw this thing in there. So we do have to cut the pipe. So Jesse's going to cut that much off from each side because there's a unique bend in here. I don't think it's all that crucial where that bend is, but if we can spend the time on it, we can get it done. Here's the other side. Okay. Gotta use all the right tools.
Yeah.
Everything torqued to spec.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Hey.
We gotta get those brackets in there too. Let's see.
You
Yeah.
might not.
No, the brackets are good. We want them.
Lift it up and try to.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
do.
Basically, the brackets push it all the way to the top.
This might just
I know.
sit in there.
It's in there. Yeah, we could.
I mean, I could take it out and try and grind it down a
No,
little.
I think there's enough space there if you. Yeah,
Might have to.
might
grind
have
it.
to.
I think it's solid as is.
It's not moving.
Well-
You could just tack it, and
It's not going to be easy to tack, is my
No,
point, because
no,
there's big gaps. The
it's not
bracket.
gonna go anywhere.
I get it. I get it. But still, it will eventually. It's moving. You know, as soon as the truck starts vibrating, that thing's going to come right out.
I don't know.
Yes, it's.
It's gotta go up.
Yeah, see if we can get it up. If we can get it all the way up
Or
and
you
get
can,
those.
or you can weld it to the.
My goodness, it's terrible. I guess we should have like ground down this because I think it's either powder coated or something. But didn't have a bracket for this side. This is just for the spare tire. So I'm glad we have a third cross member in here. This one's actually on a bracket, and I did a decent job of booger welding that in. Got all these slots welded up. These two.
Better than a ratchet strap.
Yeah, it's better than a ratchet strap. Really filled it up on that side. So yeah, it's a good old mess. Oh, let's put this bolt back in, this shackle here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty good. Just did the AC recharge.
Yeah, I didn't put much in there.
We got cold air coming out.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Real
nice.
cold air.
Some of the ground wires reconnected. We're about ready to put the bed back on it. And I actually might drive this home to my house and tinker with it a little bit there, try to do some of the electrical. Getting pretty close, guys. Ryan's gonna back it up to the bed right now. Yeah.
You want to take the gate off now?
Yeah.
I'll get on this side.
Why don't Dad back it up?
No.
Okay.
You good?
He needs to go. Oh no, it's actually better than that. Perfect. Just leave it like that. Just leave it like that. Yeah, just leave, we gotta hook a wire in. Hold on, Ryan.
Well, I'm just getting the filler too.
I know, I'll lift it up.
Okay. All right, Tuck. An apple pasta. I got arugula salad. I got the garlic bread special. I asked for extra dressing on, and Eddie Larson was there. Extra dressing. There's not extra dressing here, so I came out of there with my dressing.
There's one. Yeah, no. Looking a lot better than it did in the opening clip of this truck, huh? Yeah. Bed installed, bolted down.
You gotta get this side in first.